She has snatched the belt. She has snatched the title. Christy James looking to become Poder champion here today.
Okay, we're back. I can talk now. Hi, Veda.
Hi.
So you're about to drop me off at the Chicago airport.
Yes.
And I'm about to go to Minneapolis. No, to St. Paul.
It's basically you're going to MSP.
I'm flying to.
They're the Twin Cities.
Oh yeah.
Minneapolis, St. Paul. You're flying to Minneapolis Airport.
That makes sense.
I look not great.
Beautiful,
right now.
Perfect.
I didn't know you were going to be filming anything in this house that is not our house.
Right. Okay. So yeah, we are right now in Rockford, Illinois.
Home of the Rockford Peaches, for all you League of Their Own fans.
So
Toddy Henson
this house, which looks very very old fashioned, is not ours.
It's a little old. It's decorated in a little bit of old lady look, but very basic because again, we're renting the house for the 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks because we both have shows all over the Midwest.
So it's not, but some of the old lady stuff is not like how I would old lady decorate. Like I'm a bit of a grandpa myself, and I like a retro look, but some of this is. So I don't want people to think this is my house.
We are very old young folk. However.
I would argue that we're not young.
We have a full setup here that I used yesterday when I did the AEW Games Twitch, played some Diablo 2 Resurrected.
This is also not my normal commentary setup. I'm doing a little bit of remote commentary here on the road. But it worked pretty well. As soon as I can zhuzh it up a little bit and we'll be fine.
Great. This is our on the road setup.
Yes.
That we kind of put together real quick. But this is gonna be our home for the next couple weeks, and it's pretty nice. But we've got to get going, got to get on the road very soon.
Someday we'll have a real home, like our own house.
Wouldn't that be grand? Hey, just before we leave, as we're packing and getting ready, AEW just posted this package for the Dynasty 3-way match between me, Kenny Omega, and Ricochet. So let's give it a watch. I haven't seen it yet.
I want to face the best.
That's me, the best.
You get closer?
I like this song.
I'm grooving back here.
Wait a second, Ricochet, 2, 3! It will be Ricochet and Speedball Mike Bailey facing Kenny Omega. A 3-way match for the title.
Wow. Do you know what my favorite part of the 4-way was?
What?
And I think I texted you this as it was happening. The 4-way.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Don Callis on commentary said Mark Davis gave you a senton.
He did.
And he said Mark Davis will drop that big old dumper on you.
Oh wow.
And I thought that was so funny, and like no one mentioned it.
So again, from Hey You, that Mark Davis talked about his big fat dumper.
You need to leave RJ City alone. Say the name of his show right. This is not. No. This is not fair. Why are you doing this?
Because he threatened to make me wear shoes, which is not a way to talk to a person, especially not a person with the spirit and the heart of an entrepreneur such as myself.
So anyway,
such as vis-a-vis myself.
on AEW, they did talk about Mark Davis's big old dumper. Yep. But I just thought that was just on commentary. It was very funny.
Yep. Okay, now I'm going to draft a response to that promo package. And leave out Mark Davis's big fat dumper. I don't know if I've introduced you guys to Wasabi yet. I've got a lot of new viewers, so I might as well do it again.
What?
But Wasabi is, we had to, when we got the car, which we bought it last July, we had to name it for the My Chevrolet app. And you wanted to call it mustard, but it's green colored, it's wasabi colored, so we named it Wasabi. And it's basically our son.
It is our son. This is our child.
Or it's as close as we're gonna get to having children. Until maybe a dog. That's the airport. And we're off.
Bye.
See you Thursday. Okay, I have officially arrived in St. Paul, and I'm staying at a gorgeous hotel. Look at this. This is just the room, but you guys should see the lobby. This is beautiful. So they gave me the menu. So now I have to decide. Do I get the cheese plate? The caviar experience for only $99.95? That's not a meal, that's an experience. I could get that or just do what I normally do when there's no restaurants around. Just Uber Eats some Chipotle. I think I'll just Uber Eats some Chipotle. Though a caviar experience would be nice. Maybe next time. Good morning, friends. So this is our absolutely gorgeous hotel. Which is fitting because, man, turns out that downtown St. Paul, Minnesota is absolutely gorgeous, and I'm very happy because the venue is walking distance from the hotel. So look at this. I don't think I've ever been to St. Paul. I've wrestled outside of Minneapolis. They're the Twin Cities, so they're kind of close. But never got to actually spend any time in here. And you know what? This looks beautiful. Some of those northern towns in the U.S. Once again, so I was asked to do this, try to find where this is on a map, and I couldn't tell you. I know it's north. I think it's under Winnipeg, maybe, if that makes sense. But I'm still not sure where we are exactly in the US, but this is gorgeous. And tonight, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a match announced, but I know Kenny Omega is going to be wrestling Blake Christian, so I am going to keep a very close eye on that, and we'll see what happens. But for now, I need to find this venue. It's got to be somewhere in there. Hello, Colt. Oh, wow.
Hello, friends. Speedball, Mike Bailey here. You can get this T-shirt.
Tell me what you think of this videography.
On shopaew.com.
This is your first time seeing it back. I like that kick. And then you were like, should I do something again?
Hello, friends.
And then
Speedball,
you
Mike
did
Bailey
it.
here.
No, I think that was enough.
Yeah.
I really
you
like
didn't know
the shirt, though.
you didn't know I'm in the t-shirt business, did you? Actually,
I did.
probably
You've been in the t-shirt business for like 20 years
Yeah,
now,
it's a very
haven't
long
you?
time.
Like, wrestling was kind of the secondary thing.
Well, my father was in the urban apparel business for 35 years, and
Is this true?
He had one of his original lines was Jordache. He had Echo. He had well, we can't say it now, but he had Sean John Kids. Jesus Christ! That was, now that I think about it, no.
It makes me feel better to know that your dad had it, and that the titular Sean Johns had nothing to do with the Sean John Kids line of clothing.
Right. Well, he was the Midwest representative at the time, so I don't know what. Who knows what was going on with that line? But he no longer has it. He's retired.
Okay,
man.
good.
So yeah, my dad and my grandfather, they were in the apparel business for years. So it's kind of funny that I just took wrestling to get into the apparel business. But yeah, I'm helping. I help with Shop AEW. I get autographs. I help with the merch. And so today I got this video for the team of your new shirts.
This guy.
Yeah, available at shopaew.com.
Yeah, that wasn't just a fake video. It's available for real on shopaew.com.
Look at these eyes. You don't even have any balls in those eyes.
And they do call me Speedballs. Well, Speedball, but close enough.
Yeah, you should be eyeball. Eyeball.
I should be eyeball Mike Bailey.
No speed eyeballs, Mike Bailey.
Yeah.
Welcome to the team, friend.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm so happy to be here.
We're excited to have you.
Yeah.
Some fresh blood. I've praised your wrestling style for many a years.
You have.
We toured in DDT.
Yes.
And
I think the first time I met you was in Nunavut, of all places.
Oh, really? I was going to say C4.
I don't know which one came first.
Yes, the chicken or the egg, or the Nunavut or the C4. Yeah, we wrestled at the highest possible, not continent. What would you call it? The
so
7
it's latitude,
provinces.
Latitude.
The highest
latitudes,
provinces.
and then there's, I don't know.
No, the province. You know what a province is?
Yeah. I know. I do know what a province is. But yeah, basically as close to you can get to the North Pole while still having like a town in front of which to run a wrestling show.
What an experience.
What an experience.
So fun. And then look how far we've come.
Yeah.
You, Giant Star Television, me helping sell t-shirts for the company. We're both doing great work. We're both doing God's work.
We're both trying real hard. All right. So we're going to watch the clips when I get back to the hotel, but I just went out there and gave Kenny Omega a piece of my mind in the most polite, friendly way possible. And then, okay, we're going to listen to it later on. Ricochet came on the screen. God, so obnoxious. But as soon as I got backstage, everyone was talking about my shoes, which I don't, you don't often see me in a ring wearing shoes. Well, here they are. They're pretty cool, right? If I'm gonna appear inside of a wrestling ring wearing a pair of shoes, they better be cool. Those are the Jordan Why Nots 06. I've had them for a while, but I really like them. So yeah, I'm gonna hang around for a bit, see what happens, and then we'll go back to the hotel and you guys can see what I said exactly. All right, I am back in my very fancy hotel room. God damn, this place is beautiful. So, we can rewatch together what happened in the ring at AEW Dynamite after Kenny Omega defeated Vanilla Baby Blake Christian. All right.
Speedball, congratulations. Thanks. Listen, I just wanted to come out here and say that you're an inspiration.
He felt tense. Surprised I come out here. I don't know why he would see me as a threat, but
Inspiration to me. Kenny, I respect you. No. More than respect, I admire you. I admire you as a wrestler, but also as a person and as a champion. But Kenny, come Dynasty, even though I respect you, I won't hold anything back. I won't pull any punches. I won't hesitate for even 1 second when I get the chance to kick your head clean off and take your international championship.
Yeah, just wanted to make that clear. I mean, I'm glad I got the chance to go in the ring. And first of all, talk on, as we say in the business, a live microphone in AEW for the first time, because I haven't gotten the chance to do that much with TNA. I've done it a lot on independent shows. What I've done the most is after the main event, getting on the mic, thanking my opponent, thanking everyone who came out to the show for coming out and supporting. I've done that in Japan, in the US, in Canada, in Europe, a lot. I did it in England twice a weekend, every weekend, and I'm very comfortable with that. However, when you're on live national television, it's a little bit more intimidating. And also, I'm aware that English is my second language, right? And there's still a lot of comments from people online that are like, man, Speedball's good, but he can't talk, which is untrue. I feel like I talk plenty. I feel like I am talking on the internet for many, many hours every single week, and you can hear my voice like at length if you want to, through vlogs, through videos. Hey, you can even I have a cameo. You can get cameos. I also have Patreon videos where I just talk for 30 minutes on end about pro wrestling. So like, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm handicapped in that way. Of course I don't like, but I also think I'm not in a situation where I can cut, MJF like promos, right? I don't have I don't have the playing field to go and say things like this and be entertaining in that way. So I'm hoping that I will get to do a lot more of that coming up. And so I'm glad that this is only my third Dynamite, and already I got to get in the ring and let my voice be heard on TBS and HBO Max. Or just Max.
So...
Yeah, people were booing me, and I'm like, fucking bring it. I'm very excited for Dynasty, friends. This three-way match is going to be very interesting.
By the sounds of it...
Up here, hey, Donor, up here, yeah. Do I have your attention? Okay, good, look. As much as I would love to be there in person, to smack both of you in your faces for even thinking that you were going to leave Dynasty with my title. Fortunately for everybody involved in this situation, today is my wedding.
Look at those shoes.
As you can see, I am dressed for the best day.
A lot of comment on my shoes, but I think his are much more unique.
Until April 6th, when I continue to show everybody why Ricochet is out of this world. And I beat you, Cornball. And I beat you, former best bout machine. And I become the new international champion. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds so good. I can see it now. So
Cornball is wildly unimaginative, by the way.
The inevitable. That
Also, you can see it on my face.
Oh, it sounds good. It sounds so good. I can see it now. So go ahead. Continue to argue amongst yourself about
Just
the
exhausted.
that being that after April 6th, Ricochet leaves Dynasty with both the girl and the gold.
Whoa, not so fast.
Exhausting.
Not so... Hey, he's gone. First of all, Ricochet, I believe congratulations are in order. But really, that's going to be the only thing that I can congratulate you on when it comes to Dynasty. Because make no mistake about it, just like Ricochet said, it's not going to be about making friends. I have a cat. How do you need any more?
I don't have a cat. I could always use more friends.
As good of a guy as you may be, and as big as a piece of garbage that Ricochet is, trust me, you aren't my comrade. When it comes to wrestling, there's only one thing.
Still more comments
I have room for.
about those shoes, by the way. A lot of people really like those shoes.
And it's what's around my shoulder, and it's my legacy. Consider you and consider Ricochet at Dynasty just another stepping stone to solidifying my legacy. Oh, and by the way, welcome to AEW. Unfortunately, I wish I could talk a little more, but I must bid each and every single one of you people adieu. So until Dynasty, goodbye, mwah, and good night,
Speedball Mike Bailey vowed not to hold anything back when he faces Kenny
Hell yeah.
and Ricochet for the AEW.
I am so pumped for Dynasty. It's coming fast, but we got one more week, one more Dynamite. Until then, that's in Peoria, and I think I will be there. So we shall see what happens. Anything is possible at this point, you know what I mean? It's Dynasty's coming up. It's coming up fast, and I am so excited. Again, being in the ring with Kenny Omega for the first time since we wrestled in PWG just over 10 years ago feels very exciting. So I am pumped for that match, and it is looking good. I'm pumped for the match. Still annoyed by Ricochet's presence, but we shall keep going. We shall do our best, friends. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, subscribing. I'm glad I got Colt on the vlog. Gonna get even more people next time. Let's go.